quick and easy, step by step, not into detail, but how to buy a house. It is really not that cold.
It's cold out here.
Is that cold?
It's chilly. It ain't cold. It's cold.
Good morning, babe.
Morning, baby.
Welcome to Coffee with Kenzie.
Why not coffee with J?
Because coffee with a K.
Okay.
That was good. That was good. That was good, Rami. Let's take a sip.
Mine too hot.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. What are we talking about today?
So we're going to start with, what do you do first? So what you do first is you either contact a real estate agent, like me, or you contact a lender, loan officer. I would suggest contacting your local real estate agent first so they can give you some good suggestions on a local realtor. You don't really want to use a realtor that's in Kentucky somewhere because they need to have knowledge on the local market. So if you are using like a big box lender like Rocket Mortgage or somebody, they need to have a local person. So I don't really suggest that. I suggest talking to your real estate agent, seeing who they've worked well with, and having a local person here in town. So once you've talked to an agent and got your local lender recommendations, then you talk to a lender. So then talk to the lender. You got to give them your bank statements, what you make, and let's get that pre-approval going. And then once you have your pre-approval from the lender, they're going to let you know how much of a budget you have, how much down payment you need to do, what your interest rates and everything's going to be. And once we know kind of that ballpark loan amount, max loan amount that you're going to have, is when we can start the house search process. So I can set you up on a search. I'll find out what you like, what you need. You need 3 bedrooms, but you want a backyard with a fence. Or you need 2 to 3 bathrooms, but you may want a pool, or you want a open concept living room. It's like some things you have to kind of weigh the wants and the needs. And then we'll start setting you up on a search off that. And then once you see a house you like, you call me. Hey, I seen a house on 123 Main Street. Can we go see it? Yes, of course. So when we start the process of relationship with agent to client, we sign agency agreements together. So, we're in a relationship now. We're married. So when we become in a real estate relationship, we're also kind of married together. So we have a contract agreement together when we're married saying you're not going to leave and cheat on me. So same goes with clients. So we sign a document before I can ever show you a house. That's also safety reasons too. So I have you look over a document. If you agree to work with me as your real estate agent, we sign an agreement together. Now we're married. Now I am your agent. I work for you. I don't work for somebody over here that's against you. Like I still have other clients, but like when you call me, I'm there for you. When you want to see a house, I'm there for you. If you want to go to an open house, call me. I go with you. I am your tour guide on this real estate life journey. And we're in a contractual marriage together. So you can't go call another agent and go cheat on me. So we're together. So once we have buyer agency agreements and everything signed, now we can start looking at houses. You call me, you like the house on 123 Main Street. We go tour the house. You see what you like, don't like. If you like it, great, we'll put in an offer. If you don't like it, we'll move on. We'll kind of find out what you like and don't like. And a lot of the times people think they know what they like and don't like before they see houses. And as soon as you get into the house, they realize, oh goodness, like I like this or I don't like this. So now we're house touring and going through that process and kind of eliminating some houses. And there's a lot of houses currently on the market right now as well. So like I said, so once you're ready and you found a house you like, we make an offer. So once the offer is accepted, now we're under contract. So simple. So we've went from no agent, no loan to agent, loan, looking at houses. Now we're under contract. Only thing left is to close. So easy, like simple steps. So we're under contract. Now we have inspections done. Usually about like a 30-day close, depending on your loan. Could be 30 to 45, or if you're doing for a loan, or if you're paying cash, it could have a quicker close. So now we're doing inspections, checking everything about the house. There is always, no matter if it's new construction, brand new, or if it's an older 1950s house, it's gonna have a list of items that needs to be fixed, or that addresses some concern. So then at that point, we just review the home inspection report together. We pick out some things that are major important to you, and we negotiate with the seller, either them to fix those problems or to give us credit at closing. But to let you know, sellers are not required to give you anything, so you have to have that in mind. If this is the house you want, you have to be okay with what the home inspection report is, or not getting anything from the seller. But most of the time, they're very willing to negotiate because they want the deal to go through as well. So if you have an inspection report and there's 30 items on there, and there was like 4 major things you want, addressed, well, we can negotiate that. So that's when negotiation starts. So say we negotiated and we got $4,000 back credit at closing. So that's $4,000 back towards the buyer, for going either towards closing costs or coming off the purchase price, or whatever we choose. So now negotiations are good, inspections we're good. Now all we have to do is go to closing. So now we have already picked the lawyer's office that we're gonna have, and now it's smooth. And inspections could happen in 2 or 3 days of going under contract. So I know it seems like, oh goodness, over 30 days, it's gonna be like so much, and I have work, I have a full-time job, it's so much work. It's really not. It's like you sit at home, when you get home in the evening, you look online at houses, you send me something while you're just sitting there, I'll research it for you and say, oh, that's not what you were looking for, or hey, yes, I do everything. So like the most you do is sit there and look at houses I send you, or you've looked at some houses and you send me, we go see it, we sign 10 minutes, me send you documents to sign. Seeing houses is the longest what it takes, is going to actually in-person tour houses. And then once we're under contract, it's smooth. Inspections can happen in 2 or 3 days, and then now we have 25 days till closing. We have inspections done, we negotiate, that'll probably take a week, and then smooth sailing to closing. Yeah. Making sure everything with your loans together, making sure you're getting everything to your lender on a timely manner, everything they ask for, and you could just be sitting relaxing for 2 weeks until closing. And then we do, right before we close, on the day of closing, either the night before or day of, we do a final walkthrough to make sure everything's good with the house. Mm-hmm. Nothing's gone that was supposed to be there, like a stove or refrigerator. No holes in the walls from the previous person moving. And if everything looks good, we go to closing. And once we're at the lawyer's office, no more than usually 30 minutes, signing papers, and you own a house. And that's it.
Now, for the people that might be confused, could you explain to them, because you mentioned there might be 2 or 3 more other people involved, like your inspector, mm-hmm. your lender, and your lawyer. Mm-hmm. Do I need, as the buyer, to go find these people myself, or do you provide that for us?
I have recommendations that I offer, because as real estate agents, we usually have people we work with because the transaction goes smoother. Now, you are more than welcome, because some people have with their jobs where if they use a certain lawyer, they get costs paid for, which of course that's definitely okay. But we have lenders and lawyers that we work with. I work with a real estate lawyer. Every transaction I've had with her smooth. She knows real estate in and out. So it's not like we're just going to somebody that, doesn't necessarily do real estate law every single day, but this is what they do. The communication, that's really the key with the lawyers, lenders, inspectors. You can have the best person in the world, and if they don't communicate, because real estate is on a timeline. So if we're a few days out and no one's contacting, or no one's letting us know they need something, then we more apt to have to push back closing, or we're not going to be able to close. So having people that you can call, my lawyer, my lender, my inspector that I work with, I can call on the weekend, I can call on Sunday and say, hey, what is this? I need you to review it. Or, hey, you know, we have a closing on Tuesday and it's Sunday night and I haven't got the clear to close yet. What do we need to do? Most every person I work with is willing to fix it, or I can call them on the weekend. And I learned that very early in real estate, like the relationships that you have, like we don't always need to work 24/7, and I understand people have things to like going on, but when it's something important and we work for you, is being able to be available on the weekends or holidays. It's not like we work the whole day. It's handling something really quick and always being available. So that's why I choose the people that I work with, because they work hard. They're problem solvers. If we have an issue, they're very creative on fixing it, and they're quick, and they're very wonderful at communication on if what we need or what we need to fix or getting us to closing. I don't think we've ever had a problem with the close people once we figured out how to work with.
Yeah.
You know, having good people on our list, we really haven't had any problems ever getting to closing. We might have had to delay, you know, from some unforeseen reasons, but never not got to closing because I have great people that I work with.
Oh. Well, good. All right, you gonna close us out?
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Just share coffee with Kenzie.
Thank you guys for joining us on this cold Monday morning. Thanks for coming out here with me.
You're welcome.
And have a great day, and thanks for joining Coffee with Kenzie. See ya.